Alright, I think that's every... Hello?
Hold it. You're not finished with the game yet.
What are you talking about?
There's still one ending left. He always comes back. Also, remember to get the discs.
Previously on Security Breach.
What this video is it's actually a twofer. First, we're gonna start off with me completing the rooftop ending. I have to get 6 golden plushies. You have to get like over 60 items. I didn't know you had to get like over 60 items total on top of the golden plushies and all that. Because of that, I just thought it was really bugged, so I reacted to it, and here's that footage. It's time to end this. Freddy, wait. And Vanny's there. Oh, he can see her now, so she was invisible to him. Aww. She really is the knight. What? And then there's Vanessa. And then it's Vanessa. Despite the fact that she seemed to be the one under Vanny's mask, Vanessa's on top of the burning building. Apparently the theory is that what that was in reality is, it was like Vanessa's soul. Now to get this last ending, the getaway ending, apparently, like I said, you have to go somewhere in the loading dock around the kitchen, I think, and you need like level 7 security. What is this music? Vroom vroom. I'm sorry. I hijacked a car? Hold on. Why is Freddy letting me drive? Why is Freddy letting me drive? Yep, this is what he warned us about. Alright. I'm not sure if that's the... I'm not sure if that circuit would necessarily work, but I get the idea. Freddy. So we get to drive off with Freddy by our side. Hey everyone, Gold Pikmin here, and welcome to my final episode on Security Breach. So today, as you probably saw in the title and that I've been knowing of for quite a while now and have expressed so, first off, I'm going to be gathering all the secret discs that are hidden around the building. I'm going to listen to those, and then I'm going to go plunging into the underground to take on what is the canonical ending, or like the canon ending, Afton ending, burn trap ending. Again, these things are called a lot of names because we don't really get labels. I'm going to turn the game volume up a little bit, just because I guess... I don't know. I just do things. You think I go in with a plan? I have a list of where these discs are. I already know where the first one is that I'm gonna go for. Cause fun fact, I accidentally ended up passing by it while looking for the 60 items you need for the rooftop ending. So you can only find these discs after you give Freddy Roxy's eyes, and you have to get like pretty close to them for them to show up. And I think in order to get them, you have to like see them in Freddy. Then you have to like get out and try and click where Freddy sees them. Now Roxy's pretty close by, so I'm gonna go get her. Alright, now let me look at my list and see if there's any nearby. Okay, that one's the one I got. That's probably the last one I'll get, because I think that's in the same place where you listen to these. Roxy Salon is pretty close. Roxy Salon is pretty close. I'll try there. And even when I did stumble upon that one in the middle of the atrium, I refused to pick it up because I wanted to save that for the video. Okay, now where exactly is it? Under the hair and makeup sign in the Roxy plush's mouth. No, God, I meant to press W. Freddy, I'm sorry. Just ignore me, I'm being stupid. Which I'm pretty sure is how you can sum up a good bit of this game. I mean, it's not... I mean, it was sorta right. On the second floor of Monty's golf course above hole 5. I'll pick that one up, cause I know one's in the Kids Cove. I'll pick those two up next. So, it's in... Where's the one that was like in Kids Cove? The treasure chest with the golden coins. Ugh. I guess I was already close enough with Freddy for it to register. Alright, Freddy, we'll be going to Monty Golf in a second. I hate that. I hate that that scared me. Oh yeah, Monty is still around here. Apparently one of the patches involved fixing him so that he moved, because apparently when I first played the game, an issue was that if you shattered Monty, he'd like stop moving. On the red curtain covering the closed attraction in Bonnie Bowling, Chica's Bakery, which is hidden in the hallway B. Okay. So there is another one nearby, the bakery, because it's hidden behind this place. Oh, yeah, it's right there. Oh, gross. That's disgusting. I definitely prefer the idea of just getting them all and then listening to them all in a row so that I remember and like can keep track of what's happening. Yeah. Oh god, they are still here. Alright, grab it and go. Will he say the thing about Bonnie again? Yeah, he does. There's one in the Phaser Blast lobby. Oh lord. Uh-huh. Yep, alright. Let's get the mazer size one. I'm curious what the actual, like, logic behind these things is. Because, like, Freddy, like, in order to pick them up, Freddy has to see them using his, like, object detecting eyes, otherwise they're completely invisible and in places where they would likely get destroyed. So are these things like ethereal? This one, this one's like black. Let's see, nope, that should be 8. Yeah, so that's half. Let's see, which one would I want to get next? I guess Fazcade. Ah, it's on the microphone. It's on the stand. God, even with a highlighted outline, it's like, God, that's hard to see sometimes. In bumper cars at Roxy Raceway. Oh no, wait. I think I know where they are. No wait, these are race cut. It said bumper cars? Oh, I know where the bumper. I think I know where those are. No. I was just thinking of like the general race cars. No, I know where the bumper cars are. They're like by the exit of Roxy's boss fight, I think. You know, you think at some point they'd notice that Freddy is just walking around place to place with seemingly no rhyme or reason. But, you know, game design. He's also the only one supposed to be on lockdown, but the other 3, nah, they get to go wherever they want. It's in a very peculiar spot that isn't very specific, but it says it's near the atrium. I think it might be in the little corridor that's back here. Oh. I was not supposed to find this one yet, but may as well take it while I have it. So apparently by a mini corridor by the atrium, it was actually referring to the exact opposite side. Alright. Now if I hold on, let me check where I am on my camera, because I've been moving around a lot and I think I may have laid back. I think I may have sat like leaned back a bit too much. Alright, I'm good. Now if I look at my inventory, I just need 4 and they're all like they're all within like Rockstar Row or the utility tunnels. Yeah. There is one in the rehearsal room. Alright, 2 more. Apparently upstairs from the first aid station is actually Wait, where'd the... I didn't... Did Freddy auto smash this when he was running to come get me at some point? No, the gate's just there now. That's strange, because I thought this was the place where you'd listen to these. Apparently there's a... Hold on, there was a message bag. Missing. Bonnie is seen leaving his green room in Rockstar Row. Ah, this is like a... That's the... Hold on, what was the... Because I haven't... Hold on, I have another message. What is this? I can't find what's making all the clanging noise in the AC system. This is the fifth visit this week. If I could reach the stupid vent behind the exercise maze room, I could get to the catwalks over Monte Golf. Ah, so that's that stuff. I mean, I get the... I mean, it is basement too, I guess, but that is a lot of stairs. Oh. Okay, so this isn't exactly what I thought it was. But I am curious what's in here. Ah. What is back here? What is... Oh my goodness. Wait. This is the Build-A-Mangle room. So... Wait, so does this mean everything in... What is that? That must be the hidden room. Because I've heard much about this. So, does this mean everything in, like, Curse of Dreadbear? Does this mean, like, a lot of those took place, like... Did a lot of those take place, like, in the Pizzaplex? Was this all planned? So yeah, was the Curse of Dreadbear, is that just like a Halloween event at the Pizzaplex? Cause like, you're thinking on all kinds of levels. I'm supposed to be seeing hidden things, and I don't know what else would be shaped like that than a door. It was behind the gate Monty smashed. I was right, it was behind the gate Monty smashed at the very beginning. That's the Freddy and Friends. Oh, sorry Freddy, this is gonna have to happen. Torn paper. It is in there, but you can't see. Alone in the dark, I found the key. You mean this? What? Wait. Popcorn in front of a TV? How am I supposed to listen to these with this thing playing? Can it... What? Wait. I was just kidding. Wait. Are the utility tunnels like... There's something strange going on here. Yeah, that's all of them. Alright, let's do this, I guess. Push button.
Hello, Vanessa. How are you feeling today?
Ooh.
You look a little tired. Well, it's been a while since we last spoke. How's your anxiety been? You did so well with your calming protocols when we first worked together. Are you still using those? Yes? Okay, good. Well, now I understand there's a new issue. It came on just recently? Rather suddenly? Can you tell me about it?
What issue? I've been doing my job. I come in and sit at my desk and do my work.
Yes, of course you do. Your performance reviews are good. But a routine check of your online history has revealed that you spent quite a bit of time with someone in an encrypted conversation. We have transcripts, and I've read them. But it's not clear what you're talking about in these conversations. I can't make sense of it. You must be getting something from these that I'm not getting, right? Who are you talking to in these?
No one. Sometimes I talk with Lewis. He's in the marketing department. He's nice, I guess.
Yes, I see Lewis here. But there's someone else.
Those must be the Those must be the messages that was mentioned in FNAF AR. Because there were apparently like emails. I think they were scrapped from the game, maybe, but I don't know. At the very least, there were emails in that game, if not actually in the game, that were like an employee, like someone in the supervision team talking to someone named Ness about searching up very odd things like compliance in a human subject.
Good morning. Isn't it a pretty day? No? What's the matter? Oh, right. Too bright. I'll pull the shades. Better? When the shade's pulled, it feels like we're in a cubbyhole or a cave? Really? So you're not talking to me again today? This isn't all that productive, you know. Don't you think the sessions are more successful when you talk to me? You know, everyone associated with this company gets performance reviews, right? When my sessions don't get results, my reviews aren't very good. If you don't want to talk for your own sake, how about for mine? You don't want me to get in trouble, do you? I could be put in the corner for a timeout. Yeah, you think that's funny, huh?
So, someone who's silent. It seems like some sort of... It seems like a mix of therapy and, like, HR.
Go ahead. Sit down.
I don't know you. What happened to...
Oh, we'll get to know each other in no time.
Ah, they're out of order.
I've read through all your files, so I feel like we've been talking for weeks. I feel like I know your dad, too. Bill, right? Your dad's name was Bill? I'm sorry, what did you say?
I try to do what I'm supposed to do.
I know you do. Your supervisor notes that you follow instructions perfectly. Your dad made you follow instructions, didn't he? I'm talking about the custody battle between your mum and your dad. Your dad didn't play fair, did he? He used to make your mum look bad in court. I'm so sorry that happened to you. Do you want to talk about how that felt? I suppose I don't need you to tell me it felt bad to have a parent scare you into saying things that weren't true. He manipulated you. It wasn't your fault. It's really sad, but it's common for one parent to use their child to hurt the other parent. I know your mum after she lost the custody case.
I'm supposed to be a good girl.
What happened to her had nothing to do with you, even though it was your testimony that did it. Was that testimony true? No, I didn't think so. But your dad is to blame, not you.
Okay. So Vanessa's the child of two divorced parents, a father Bill and a mom unknown, which is very strange. Could you shut up?
You're not going to talk to me? No? What's the problem? Oh, the flowers? Yes, these are particularly fragrant today, aren't they? I'll move them. There.
So we're with the silent person again.
What are you looking at? You're amazingly alert, aren't you? All right. Well, I'd like to have you tell me about yourself. But I can see that you're not going to do that. Or are you?
Alright.
Right then. If you aren't going to talk to me, I'll just go by these notes. You just sit there and be comfy. Or not. That chair doesn't really fit you, does it? Well, this won't take long. Let's see. Your previous counselor is no longer available. Does that bother you? No? You don't look surprised to see me sitting here instead of your last therapist. Well, then, let's get to it. I'll admit that some of what's in your file is a little surprising. Overall, you don't come across as a troublemaker. But if you read between the lines, it's clear that you have a little rebellious side, right? And I'm surprised by your knowledge of computers.
Oh boy.
You're something of a phenom. Do you know what that word means? It means you have unusual skill. Like a hacker. I assume you know what a hacker is. Yes? Do you think of yourself as a hacker?
A hacker. Yeah. So a hacker with an amazing sense and is not bothered by the disappearance of a person. Seems like we found Vanny here. So it seems that some days, because like still going by the incredibly clear logic that Vanny and Vanessa are the same person, I guess it seems some days it's like a split personality thing where some days Vanny takes over and she has like an innate sense, computer hacking skills. The innate sense explaining why she basically homes in on you regardless of how hidden you are.
Good morning, Vanessa. Let's jump right in, shall we? I got a message last night about you, and I have to be honest, it was upsetting. Apparently, the IT department has put together a pretty lengthy report chronicling non-job related communications that have been coming to your computer. The fact that you're still doing something obviously not work-related on the job is disturbing enough. But what bothers me about what I read is that the messages you're getting seem very manipulative in nature. Do you know who I'm talking about?
I get a lot of messages from friends. I like when Lewis writes to me. He's funny.
I'm not talking about Lewis. You know who I'm talking about. Why won't you open up about it? What you might not know is that this person who's been sending you messages has been hacking into your personal files too. These are the same files I have here. These files are full of details about your life. Do you know what that means?
I'm not in the tech department. I just type on the computers.
I know that. But what matters here is that this person who is contacting you knows a lot about you.
Lots of people know more than I do. Sometimes I need to
So, okay, God, Vanessa, she even sounds drained in like these HR therapy things. Cause like it's very clear that this person is like trying to be a therapist, but is also clearly on the HR team being concerned with the job. That's just like Fazbear Entertainment. So it seems. Okay, so it seems Glitchtrap is like trying to like get into the mind behind her to get her to like blackmail her and get her to do things. Alright, 6.
Morning. It's good to meet you. I've read your file, so I'm up to speed on what you and your previous therapists have worked on. Sure.
Vanny.
Candy.
Vanny.
I have one too. You look chill sitting there like that. Not a care in the world, huh? All right. Well, I'd like to start by talking about your parents. What happened to them? And you? It's tragic. But when I looked through the notes, I didn't get a sense that you've processed that emotionally. When I read your account of what happened, it came across as, well, more of an objective rather than a subjective narrative. Oh, sorry. You don't know what that means, do you? What I mean is that the way you told the story is more like you were reading something from a book than you were talking about your own past. That makes me think you've cut yourself off from it. Is that right?
Yeah.
Not sure? Well, I see in your file that you spend a lot of time by yourself and are good at self-dialogue. You know what I mean? Asking yourself questions and getting answers. So maybe you should ask yourself how you really feel about your past. Maybe you should give yourself a chance to really look at what happened and let yourself be upset about it, so you can let it go.
Alright, so it seems Vanessa and Vanny are like two shared personalities of a person. And Vanny is the side that's like very like self-isolating, and I guess she doesn't want to think about what happened. It seems neither of them do, but she's like the 11th degree on that.
Hi, Vanessa. Would you like a candy? Butterscotch today.
No, thank you. Those add 35 calories apiece.
Well,
Oh
tastes
no.
good to me.
She's like, she's starving herself, isn't
Get to
she?
know one another better. It looks like you've never taken an ink blot test, right? No? Okay. Then I'm going to show you some ink blots, like this one. And I want you to tell me the first thing it makes you think of. Here we go. What do you see here?
A treehouse.
It does look sort of like a tree house, doesn't it? Do you like tree houses?
I like to sit outside and read.
That's good. Now, what about this one?
A beetle.
Really? Looks like a face to me. That's very interesting.
Huh, that one was short. A beetle. Recognizing a face as a bug. I don't know. I'm sure there's like a very complicated narrative going on here, and I'll be able to piece more things together as I go.
Have you thought more?
It seems the even ones are Vanny, so.
In our last session, you told me you were sad and scared about what happened to you. I suggested you write down exactly what made you so sad and scared. Did you do that? You know, I work with people of all ages, from little kids to the very elderly, and everyone reacts to tragedy differently. Tragedy always leads to a feeling of loss.
So you're definitely a therapist.
Right? Yeah. So if you could process those feelings, how do you think it would affect your fantasies? Would you keep them the way they are?
I'm gonna look. That one was a little bit harder for me to follow. I'm gonna look at the okay. Have you thought more about what we talked about? You told me you were sad and scared about what happened. Write down exactly. I work with a lot of people. Everyone reacts differently. Always leads to the feeling of lost. It's a whole. So if you could process those feelings, how do you think it would affect your... Okay, so it seems Vanny has, like... She, like, creates, like, fantasies in her mind to block out tragedy.
What are you doing? Oh, you like those? I do too. They smell so sweet, don't they? Apparently, the janitor on this floor has a garden.
Another Vanny tape?
In the offices here for years. Do you ever grow things? No?
I work a lot.
No, it's definitely Vanessa.
Maybe more than you should. More free time would do you good. Do you have a hobby? No? Perhaps we could find one for you, like a sport. No? I have a craft space in my basement. Maybe I could come up with something you could learn to do.
I don't like dark basements.
Huh. A craft... That could probably be how she made the Vanny mask, is like the crafts thing. There. Let's keep going.
It's
10.
Make yourself comfortable, but I think you already are. It looks like you could take a nap. That's a nice chair, isn't it? According to these message logs, you've been working pretty late over the last couple of weeks. Or not working. Are you ready to talk about who you're interacting with? From what I can see here, the interaction is getting more serious. Is it distracting?
No, it's another Vanessa.
My work is important. There's a non-disclosure agreement.
So at first it seemed to like swap between them, but now we're getting into a shaky order. 2 Vanessa's tapes in a row where she's just like dismissing a lot of things.
Good morning, Vanessa. Well, I can't blame you for looking out the window instead of listening to me. It's a gorgeous day, isn't it?
I like the blue sky.
So do I. Now, let's see what we can get done on this nice sunny day. Okay, here we go. I know part of your job requires you to do online searches, but a routine audit of your search history has revealed that you're doing a little private searching on company time. Is that right?
I get breaks.
That's true. So, on your breaks, it looks like you were shopping for a costume. You purchased some fake fur material. What are you gonna make? What was that? Did you say the costume is a secret? Why is that?
I can't talk about this. He said he would always be watching. He could be here, or there, anywhere between.
Are you talking about your dad? Have those feelings come up again? I hate sounding like a broken record, but this is something you really need to resolve if you're ever going to be happy.
I have. I compartmentalized him. He's locked away.
No, that's not what I mean. You can't just ignore an issue. You have to face your memory of the experiences and process them so you can let it go. So you don't get triggered anymore. You can use a sort of self-dialogue to release these things.
I don't like doing that.
Well, okay. We'll get back to that. I'd really like to know something about this costume. What's it for?
Killing. It's for killing. Alright. So it seems that Glitchtrap having infected her mind, he's like taking this oppressive, keep quiet or I'ma kill you. And despite the fact that he doesn't really seem like he's in a position to do that, she believes him because of past traumas. And he can, like, just appear to her in places, sort of like a ghost.
I understand you'll be transferring to a different location soon. I'll be sorry to see you go. I think we've been making progress, don't you? You can request to come back and speak with me more on your own
I guess this is a
time.
Vanny tape.
Did you know that? Our sessions don't have to be company mandated. I have all sorts of clients,
Nope.
Vanessa. I don't just work with corporations. I work with individuals and small groups. I even work in schools. I'm wherever I'm needed.
I'm needed somewhere else now. Thank you.
Yeah, you're needed somewhere else, where Glitchtrap is telling you you're needed to kill people. That one was mostly a joke, though might be correct, but...
When I'm getting to know a new client, I like to start by finding out directly...
Oh yeah, you're definitely a
what
new
to do.
person.
How do you spend all the time you have? Nothing. Well, how do you feel about sports? You like sports? Yeah? No? Oh, I get it. You like to watch them, but not play them.
That's a little bit of
You
me.
like being inside, don't you? I get that. Lots of weird stuff outdoors, isn't there? Yeah, I understand. Well, I hate to do this right off the bat, but I've been directed to ask you about this. Apparently, I'm the 4th therapist you've had. And apparently, all 3 of your former therapists have gone missing. Or 2 of them are missing. I don't want to scare you, but I have to tell you that one of them was found dead. That doesn't seem to upset you. Well, then I guess I'll go ahead and tell you that the woman's body was pretty messed up. It looked like it was mangled by machinery. That doesn't bother you either? It's all pretty strange, I think. I'm not clear on the circumstances. Apparently the police don't have any evidence. How does all of this make you feel? Maybe I should be watching my back. Yeah, that's funny, isn't it? Okay, shall we move on to something lighter?
Okay. It took me until that therapist to definitely tell that there was a difference. I think all these therapists might just have the same actor, but she's just using like different tones. So Vanny's previous therapists are all going missing, and one of them was dead, mangled in machinery. That's... So she's going around killing them. So Vanny's killing her therapist to try and avoid letting the lighter side of her get help, I guess. Glitchtrap takes control of her.
Freddy Fazbear's Mega Pizzaplex?
Yep.
I'll take your silence as a yes. And besides, I know you know it, because the technicians who work for Pizzaplex know you. Or rather, I guess it would be better to say that they think they do. They report that they've caught you on camera, or at least it appears to be you. Nothing to say about that? Well, the techs are convinced that you've hacked into their system many times. Although, I'll admit I don't see any proof here. Seems like they have more of a gut feeling than fact. But apparently, the hacks are causing all kinds of problems. You get a kick out of that? The idea of techs running around like chickens with their heads cut off? Yeah, that's a funny image, isn't it? But seriously, I have to say that I think it's weird that you'd spend so much time in such a busy, social place. You seem like more of a loner to me. Lots of time by yourself instead of with friends. Lots of time talking to yourself. Right? Is it the electronics you like? I saw in your file that you have developed software programs that talk to you in repeat phrases, right? The program asks you questions and prompts you.
That's glitch trap.
It's kind of like your own self-therapy, isn't it? Another way of talking to yourself to work things out.
That's glitch trap.
When I saw some of your recent encrypted conversation logs, that's what I thought I was looking at. It felt like I was watching someone go back and forth in their own head. But the text found something that's different than that. When I read what they found, at first, I thought I was looking at more examples of you just talking with yourself. Then I realized it was different. When I study this, it sounds like there is someone else responding to you. Who is it?
So that seemed to be more of a Vanny tape, but apparently Vanessa is seen around the Pizzaplex on cameras and is like hacking into the place multiple times. In fact, I'm pretty sure that's how she got the job, because one of my messages, hold on, because one of my messages was like, no prior qualifications. Yeah, there's like these messages that are about like a security guard with no qualifications or experience being named Vanessa in one of them, who's like applying, but they're being denied by the higher ups. But she managed to get in, probably after killing those guys and hacking herself into the hiring. It's very strange, and yeah. So, yeah, I guess.
I saw some ink blot test results in your file. I like ink blot tests. You want to do one? Yes? Okay. How about this one? What do you see? What? You want to hold it? Okay. You think it's a mask? It reminds you of a mask? Like a disguise? Yeah, I can see that. You like the idea of being disguised? Disguises let you be sort of invisible, don't they?
Oh, you have no idea.
You can get away with almost anything when you're invisible, can't you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you like that idea, huh? Well, okay, moving on. I have another report we need to talk about. Apparently, the techs were reviewing communications going in and out of this building, and they came across some interesting things. They say you were in communication with someone, or maybe something. Pretty strange. What do you think about that? Nothing? Well, the techs say it looked to them like it was an attempt to manipulate you, or maybe to lure you somewhere. There, that's better. On this side of the desk, I can see your eyes. Thing is, when I read the communications, I get something different out of them. I don't think you're being manipulated here. I think you're the one doing the manipulating. No comment? Okay. And how about this? I have this still shot the techs pulled from the security footage that recorded you in the Pizzaplex. That's you, isn't it? I know this image is distorted, but I think it looks like you. And you're not alone here. You're talking to someone. or something? It's hard to tell.
Glitch trap.
What are those things? They almost look like rabbit ears. What? You find that amusing? Well, I guess it is.
So they did catch her in there, and apparently Glitch Trap has been actually seen, like, leaving smudges on the camera. Sort of like those YouTube ghost videos. I believe we have one more. Yeah.
I got another message from the techs at the Pizzaplex. I'm afraid it's about you again. The techs have been struggling to fix some serious glitches with the robots. I'm not sure what exactly is wrong, except that it's making the robots more eerie than entertaining. You like that? Eerie instead of entertaining? Thanks, but it's really not that funny. Apparently, the glitch extended beyond the robots. It went system-wide. It began infecting all the machines.
Glitch trap.
Traced the glitch back to its origin. It led them to you. I'm not going to pretend to understand everything I'm reading here, but what I get is that the system-wide glitch was like a cascade that was broadcasting a very dangerous message. While the techs were trying to reprogram the system to remove the glitch, the source of the glitch shifted. You'll have to excuse me, I'm not all that familiar with computer programming, so I might get this wrong, but what I understand is that the glitch stopped being a glitch and turned into an intentional set of subroutines that were aimed at creating the same thing the glitch created. Those subroutines seem to have come from you. Can you explain that? Listen, I'm on your side here. Our sessions are just between you and me. The techs can't prove what they think, so you're not in trouble. I just thought you could tell me what you're trying to do. Maybe if we could get to the bottom of that, it could help you. What do you think? Still no talking? All right. Well then let's do this. Why don't we talk about the research I did in your past, shall we? Some therapists think they should only focus on information they get from their clients, but some therapists, like me, think it's helpful to find out about clients from other sources. Wanna guess what I found out when I looked into the tragedy of your past? All that stuff about your parents? You aren't even gonna look at me? Fine. You can look at the floor all you want. But it won't change the fact that none of what you said in your file about your parents is true. The truth is, you had great parents, a great childhood. Why did you lie? Look at me. Tell me why you lied. Well, I can understand why you might feel angry about the way I just confronted you. Why don't we come back to this another day? You're shaking your head as though that's not going to happen.
Oh, that therapist is definitely dead. Okay. Well, we got a little look into the mind of those, got a little look into the mind of Vanny and Vanessa, I guess. Alright, now we're talking. Now. Okay, so the backstory that Vanessa and Vanny, like, with their troubled parents is apparently fabricated, and something strange is that she claimed that her father's name was Bill, which is actually a alternative for Will or William. So, you know, big red flags starting to show up when you think about it. Yeah, but I'm gonna hit a save. I'm gonna charge up my flashlight, hit a save real quick, and I guess after a little bit of a break, I'll work on getting into that the big one.
does not appear to follow any safety protocols. I do not think it can survive more than one trip.
Alright guys, sorry for a little hiccup here. I double checked my recording to make sure. So once you get past that generator puzzle, these red doors finally open and they take you to a couple generators with a recharge station. I am curious about what's going on here, though I will admit I do kind of have an idea of what this place is. I mean, those two stages, a big one and a small one, fit for about 5 animatronics. Oh boy. Huh? Clear. Cleared what?
Now I have a choice. I have changed. My friends are here. They are so angry, confused. But I can protect you. I am not me.
it's strange that he says that, because that's the name of the achievement you get when you see him. What the? What? No, I'm sorry. What is this? What is that arm? What are you? You must be the blob. Wait, hold on. What's happening? Oh, my, okay. Oh, a reach. Wait, no. No, it's him! I finally get to look at him. In detail. He is... ugh. He is not in good shape. What do you... oh... What's happening here?
What was that? Are you okay?
He is trying to take control of me. I do not think I can fight it for long.
He? What is that thing? It's Roxy! What do I do?
Voice will not hold her. Hide!
Freddy said hot. Oh, I probably supposed to get back in him after I burned okay, so... ah, nuts. Are you kidding me? Okay, so hold on. Let me get a grip. Let me get a grip on what's happening here. So, Burn Trap is gonna go between the three places, and I have to burn him to stop him from taking over Freddy. Freddy glitches out and I can't hide in him. And I need to make sure Freddy doesn't get controlled, and I guess the other three Glamrocks are also gonna be after me, and they each have, like, different ways of attacking me. Oh boy, this is not gonna be easy. Oh boy. Oh my god, this is what I hate so much about this puzzle. Just push the button, man. It's not that difficult. Oh, I didn't see that because I was too busy looking at these guys. Yep, Freddy Fazbear's Pizza Place. It's the FNAF 6 location. How did it get underground, though? Like, how did that happen? Can I lure you guys away from this place? So it's the FNAF 6 place, not the... It's the FNAF 6 place, not Circus Baby's rental. Though, the question is, how did this place get underground? This is still nuts to me. I knew this thing existed, but I had no idea what it looked like, and it is grosser than I could have imagined. That's Chica. What are you made of?
What was that? Are you okay?
Is trying to take control of me. I do not think I can fight it for long.
He? What is that thing?
Yeah, what?
Look out, it's Chica. Shut the doors.
I don't know how long I'm supposed to... Where is he?
It's Roxy! What do I do?
The doors will not hold her. Hide.
Okay. Where is he? Oh, come on. What are you supposed to do? Alright, so... So I need to be a... So I need to be a bit better about timing what I'm doing.
Trying to take control of me. I do not think I can fight it for long.
He? What is that thing? It's Roxy! What do I do?
The doors will not hold her. Hide.
Okay, so I need to time it a little better. Oh, fuck. Ah, there we go. I had a funny feeling that might work. Geesh, what a dickhole.
Look out, it's Chica. Shut the doors.
What are you doing?
Watch the backs.
Oh, he's going over here. Right? What the fuck? What the hell? Oh my god.
Watch the backs.
It's Roxy! What do I do?
Doors will not hold her. Hide. Look out! It's Chica! Shut the doors!
I'm gonna have to use Freddy to get rid of that. Jesus. I forgot they were gonna come out of the ceiling. I figured it would be manageable. Oh dear. Please, please. Come on. Uh-oh. Are you making a move? Yes, he is. Come on, please. How was I supposed to defend myself against that? Alright, let's try again. The only runs you guys are seeing is gonna be the ones where... The only runs you guys are gonna be seeing is the one where I genuinely consider the death to be my fault. Because most of my deaths here are just stemming from the fact that the way you fend off Roxy just sometimes doesn't work.
What is that thing?
Look out, it's Chica. Shut the doors.
Yeah, sometimes...
Roxy, what do I do?
Doors will not hold her. Hide.
Speak of the devil. Yeah, sometimes the way you fend her off just doesn't work. And I don't get it.
Watch the vents.
Oh yeah, the blob. boy. Another gamble with Roxy. Ooh, I did it. Oh. We're escaping? We're running. So the blob attacked. That's where the credits go? So the blob attacked Burn Trap. I've been trying to do this boss for about an hour. Most of the runs were deaths because fending off Roxy with the yell just doesn't work sometimes. So I don't really count those runs, and I'm not gonna include them. If a run was my fault, and I am willing to admit it, I will put it in. But just know that anything you didn't see was because Roxy just stopped working. And me and Freddy were making a run for it, because the place was starting to cave in. I'm really hoping Freddy can survive, but it's not exactly, the ratio so far is not good, and there's probably a post-credit scene as well. I also don't get why this ending is rated 2 stars. I mean, yeah, what happens is probably not as favorable to you as the good ending, which is rated 3, but like, do you know how much work goes into doing this one? The stars should be rated on how much work you put into it, not how good the outcome is for you. It's currently 9. I started trying this around, well, I started looking for the discs at about 4:30. I think 6:40 is about when I started going into the underground stuff. Now granted, yeah, that's like a span of like 2.5 hours, but some of that time was also me like eating dinner. So I don't really know how long this took me. Alright, what's gonna happen? Oh, we made it out. Yes! Ah, that makes sense. So that was cool, alright? And I'm glad we made it out. Now, to give some commentary, to give some commentary, earlier I said there were small tidbits of what was going to happen that I knew about, and to explain that, first off, I knew the blob was going to be a thing, I just didn't know how it was going to act or what it was going to look like, and I gotta say I'm quite impressed. That was indeed a very interesting experience. And the other tiny tidbit that I knew was that at some point down here underground, we were gonna run into this pizzeria, and that one was of my own fault. Like I said, I still didn't know what was gonna happen. I didn't know what confronting Burn Trap was gonna be like. The sign surprise, I didn't know what the fight was gonna be like at all, and that was incredible. Literally everyone was involved. The only thing that really is left unsolved is what happens to Vanny in that continuity. Because, like, we save Vanny in one ending, the good ending, but, like, what happened to her there, you know? And with that, I guess I have officially completed Security Breach. The blob impressed me. The design of the pizzeria also impressed me. I didn't know what the design of the place was gonna look like. That surprised me, because, like, it's like, oh, there's like, yeah, the pizzeria is like, the pizza place is in the underground, and I'm like, alright, I wish I could have gone without knowing that, but, I still don't know what it's going to look like. I don't know what it's going to consist of, what's going to happen. And, yeah. So despite the fact that I knew the blob and the FNAF 6 pizzeria were going to be things, I didn't know how they were going to turn out. And I am indeed extremely impressed. Obviously I knew Burn Trap was going to be a thing. Everyone knew Burn Trap was going to be a thing. But what I didn't know is how you were going to fight him. And, like, that was just phenomenal. If they can just, like, fix the thing where Roxy's, like, fending off Roxy with the Chica voice doesn't work sometimes. If they can just fix that one small detail, I'm easily going to consider that the best sequence in the entire game. We learned some insight on how Vanessa and Vanny operate. They seem to be like split personalities that treat their options very differently, but both are kind of like anti-social in a way because of Glitch Trap's influence. What was going on with Freddy talking about, I've been here and I cleared the path. I'm curious on what that's supposed to imply. Because he says, she took me here, so I guess Vanny, like, took Freddy down here to, like, use his skills to clear the way to a scrap trap, repair him into Burn Trap, and then Glitch Trap, which is like his separate soul, started clinging onto her and influencing her. I mean, the Glitch Trap part was probably before she went down there with Freddy, but, like, there's a lot to unpack here, and I don't exactly know what any of this means, but since I now know everything that happens, I'm gonna start doing a lot of research, and I'm gonna start writing the script for the basically everything you need to know sequel that's going to be on this game and everything that happens in it. Yeah, and like I said, the blob, despite the very odd and generic name, that animatronics design is phenomenal, and I'm curious to know what exactly the makeup of it is, because it seems to be like a mutant. Mutant, it's not organic, so it can't be mutant, but it seems to be like what would be a mutant version of Molten Freddy from the previous game. But then again, it doesn't make sense to me because it has Funtime Freddy's mask. So it's like, there's just so much to unpack here, and I'm honestly gonna say that Security Breach is pretty good. I mean, yeah, it has issues here and there, and I personally think that people were too quick and too judgy solely on that, because as a true FNAF fan who also just knows the struggles of game development and isn't just a fucking idiot, I was able to absorb what happens in every single ending in this game, and I can't wait for the Ruin DLC to delve further, because in the Ruin DLC the building is like much more decayed and Gregory seems to be trapped within it, or at the very least the monitors show past camera footage of Gregory sneaking around the place. But for now, this has been me playing Security Breach, and I'm so happy that I finally finished it. And with that being said, goodbye everyone!